Here's how to build this fully automatic twisting vines bone meal farm in Minecraft Bedrock. In order to build it, the first thing you're gonna do is to place 4 blocks in a T-shape like this. And you want to break this block right here so you have a V-shape. Then place a lever in this position, and in between these 2 blocks place a redstone repeater, and you want to click it once so these prongs are in this exact position. Then what you want to do is to place a redstone torch at the front side and some redstone dust at the back side, and that should give you a redstone clock. You can flick this off for now. Then grab some solid blocks and place a line out of 6 solid blocks right next to the redstone torch. Behind it, you want to break these 2 blocks and then continue breaking blocks all the way until you get to the end of the row of blocks and also 1 block further. Then in the hole, you want to place 1, 2, 3, 4 regular pistons. Behind the pistons, you want to place some redstone dust. Then also in this position 1 more redstone dust, and right here a redstone repeater that is clicked once like this. Next up, we're gonna place some solid blocks above the redstone dust like this and place sticky pistons on top. They should point towards here, so towards the front side of the farm. We also want to have 2 blocks in these positions and at the other side as well, and at the back side you're gonna place 4 blocks behind the sticky pistons. Now we can already connect the sticky pistons with the redstone system. You just want to place 6 redstone dust like this, 2 more in these positions, and everything is connected. The regular pistons right there should also extend. Now in front of the sticky pistons, you want to place 4 pieces of sand, and you want to do the same thing above the sticky pistons as well. Then what you want to do is to place blocks in all these locations, and also you want to surround the sand at the top with some solid blocks. And we continue with the harvesting mechanism of the farm. In order to build the mechanism, what you want to do is to place 4 solid blocks behind the sand and then 4 regular pistons on top. Now you want to place 9 blocks as a wall on this side, and once you did this, you want to do the same thing at the other side. So 3 layers of 3 blocks like this, which will give you a 9 block wall. We're also gonna need a roof, and in order to do this you want to place 4 blocks on top of the pistons, then 4 more blocks in front and 4 last blocks in front of that as well. On top of these 4 sand blocks you can go ahead and already place your twisting vines. Now of course, when these twisting vines will get harvested later, they will drop as an item, but they aren't bone meal yet. Now let's build something that automatically converts the twisting vines into bone meal. Of course, if you build this farm for the bare twisting vines, then you don't have to do this, but I want to show you how to automatically convert everything into bone meal. And in order to do this, what you want to do is to break these 6 blocks in front of the farm. Now at these 2 right here, we're gonna place a double chest, and in the other 4, we want to place hoppers that all link to each other and funnel into the chest. On top, place a row out of composters, and then we're gonna need another row out of hoppers on top. Now when you try to place them at the side of the composter like this, they will actually generate at the side. So in order to place them correctly, you want to aim at the floor or the bottom or whatever you want to call it of the composter like this, and then all of the nozzles from the hoppers should point downwards. Above the hoppers you want to place 2 double chests like this, then go ahead and break the row of solid blocks behind, and you want to replace that row with a row of hoppers. Of course, all of the hoppers should funnel into the chest in front. To finish up this part, you want to grab 8 blocks of glass and place them in these locations. By the way, if you try to open the double chest right here, this is still possible because glass isn't considered a full block. Now the last piece that is missing for this farm is the connection between our redstone system and the harvesting pistons right here. And in order to connect them, you want to place a redstone dust in this position, a solid block right here, then a redstone torch. Now place another solid block on top with another redstone torch. And by the way, when I say solid blocks, I mean no glass or no leaves, but rather something that I use, stone bricks or maybe smooth stone or cobblestone. Next, place another solid block on top of the redstone torch and a last redstone torch right here. Now underneath the pistons, you want to place some solid blocks, and you also want to place another block in this position and right here. Then go one block upwards and place another block right there. Then outgoing from the redstone torch, we're gonna place a redstone repeater that you want to click once, and then also you want to place 6 redstone dusts in these positions. And at this point our entire farm is finished and set up, so you can use it right now. In order to use this farm in survival mode, what you want to do is to flick this lever right here. This will activate the entire mechanism. As you can see, the twisting vines will grow and will automatically get harvested. Everything will end up being in the hoppers and will automatically get transferred into the composters, where they get converted into bone meal. If you want to collect the bone meal that is generated in this farm, you can do this at this double chest right here. As you can see, this is fairly quick. Now, one last thing that I want to mention for this farm is that whenever you leave an area of a 60 block radius to the farm, I recommend turning the farm off. Same goes if you leave the world, because there is a small risk that this farm might break and you would have to replace the sand. This might be a little tedious, so if you want to prevent that from happening, do as I have told you. At this point, I hope this video helped you for your survival world, and if it did, please don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate every kind of support I get, and if you have some questions, you can leave them in the comment section. Then we see us again in the next video. See ya!